Sunday 26th of January 2020, looking at the stock markets. Obviously there's potential for some moves to the downside if this virus situation in China escalates. This is the weekly DAX chart, so I'm just going to look at some levels on the downside. So if we do collapse, obviously we are in a bull trend, so if it wasn't for the fact that there's this virus issue seems to be shutting down most of China, then we would continue. But if we do see a little bit of nervousness, you can see here in the DAX chart the 13,200 level looks like a pretty good support area from this lower trend line going back to the middle of last year or August of last year. It also ties in quite nicely with these little peaks up here from 2018, so that looks like a level that would be worth trying a long position. Euro stocks on the weekly chart, you can see this trend line here going back to, where's this, middle of October of last year. Comes in, obviously it's an ascending trend line. Comes in around 37.50, 37.45. We'll call it 37.50, 37.40. This week, below there we've got trend line around 37.10, 37.00. And if we continue low, we've got fib level at 36.70. I'd say those are the three levels to watch in the Euro Stoxx March futures. Even the S&P on the weekly chart, obviously this is a slightly negative candle with a new high last week and then the lower close. Nothing too dramatic, nothing to say the bull trend has ended and we're about to have a collapse, but clearly a correction on the downside is a possibility. 32.75, we've got a little bit of fib support there. We held just above there on Friday at 32.80. Now, if we continue lower, 32.35 looks like a decent support level. You can see the trend line that I've got there coinciding with the 38.2% fib. Below there, we've got quite a lot of support just around that 3200 area. Nasdaq weekly chart showing, again, a less negative candle, I'd say, on the Nasdaq chart, but the new high, small red body, is a warning for a potential further correction. 90.23 is where we've got the first 23.6% fib support level. Then we've got some support around 88.60. If we were to fall as far as 87.35, 87.25, that looks like good support. Probably if we got that far, it might take a couple of weeks to get there anyway. And by then we've got a trend line which is going to be looking like it'll be up there around that area by the end of next week. E-mini Dow did not make a new high last week. It was one of the three US markets that did not manage to do that. So again, mildly, I would say more neutral than negative, this candle, more indicating that the fact that we're really overbought, we could see a very small correction, maybe some sideways action, but there's no reason to be getting dramatically short this market. 28,500 is your first fib support level, 23.6%, 38.2% fib is at around 27,970, 27,960, coinciding just a little bit lower actually than the January low, which is at 28,084. If we continue low, we've got a 50% fib coinciding nicely with this trend line that I've got going all the way back to the beginning of 2018. That comes in at around 27,540, 27,530. So if we fall that far, it looks like a pretty good opportunity to buy into a long position and see if the bull trend resumes. If you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, have a look at our website, daytradeideas.co.uk. You can hit you can scroll down. There's quite a lot of information on the first page. But if you just want to have a look at the markets that we offer for subscription, hit the subscribe button now on the home page, and that will take you to our subscription page where you'll see all the markets that we cover. I just want to point out to you that you can now get our reports for free. You don't have to pay anything. This will save you up to £199 per month on our subscription. All you got to do is click on this link here. You can open an account with our recommended broker, deposit £1,500 or more, and trade away with our signals. We get paid a very small commission from the broker for introducing you, which is how we manage to recoup the money that you save on your subscription.